Check. Are we in business? Please. Come on. Help me out here. There we go. I think we're cooking. Yo, yo, yo. Hold on, we're almost there. Check. Check. Okay, why are we not getting game audio here? Oh boy. Properties, device, this one? There we go, that looks normal. All right. It's the evening of the 28th. So we're not actually going to do a social link with her, but we need a reading.
Oh. What shall we do?
A luck reading.
Now.
I want to be kind.
What do you think?
Now we got to buy a lot of kindness stuff.
Hey, hi!
Did we miss like a drink at some point? Because the guide says this should be a kindness one, and it's a guts one, which actually doesn't help us. I mean, it's fine. We still just go to our room, feed our plant, and then do something else, right? Yeah, we gotta go to the Crossroads bar to work.
Hey, hey! Whoa!
Come on, kindness. Not quite there yet.
Yes! I see.
honey.
Hey, hey!
Oh,
Hmm.
thank you. It's all you.
Whoa. Oh!
Let's see, does it matter? I assume this is like guts. This is proficiency, probably charm. And I guess by process of elimination, knowledge? I guess we'll just talk to the office worker.
What is it? Man. Yep.
I mean, none of this matters. We're just after the kindness.
Excuse me.
Oh. Oh, honey.
I'm beat.
So you're saying... I mean...
Hey, hey.
Let's help him.
Nice work, honey.
That's good money. We also get that
See
kindness
you.
boost, right? That's like why we're here.
Yep.
There we go.
Wanna head back?
Even though there's no reason we'd be off pace with the guide, like, I still hope somehow the guide is wrong and we're gonna max out our kindness earlier.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I'll fight them off.
Don't do anything that'll make you stand out, moron. Just act with your brains, okay?
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be all right?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go.
Man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait. Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around? What?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
it's so hot.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then. You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
I mean, they made fun of her, but it looks like there's the same thing in front of everyone there, right?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat. We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it?
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady Ann...
Can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now. We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana! The sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here's
Damn it! You don't get how amazing we are. We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here.
Ryuji, we've talked about loudly announcing you're the Phantom Thieves in public places.
Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
You're full of yourself.
No, we're special. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Ann and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady Ann to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, you gotta steal you know what.
Hearts.
Ann made fun of us and all. Let's
I
steal all the heart. I'm sure girls will be all over us
Very well, let's do this.
I
settled then.
don't like these
So,
scenes
Mona,
whenever they
you're in
throw
charge of
them in.
watching over
It's
our
just
stuff, okay?
uncomfortable.
Huh?
All right.
Hey, what the hell? Get...
I appreciate that this is all just happening quickly in, like, slideshow format.
I don't know. Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up.
Did someone...
Really? You
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself! And he's already got his own little entourage.
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy. We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate? Oh, what's with the look? You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think
Oh, honey, I get it. You'll make their just an hour at the vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just... So...
we gotta go. So
Was it something I said? Oh.
no. By the way, where's...
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so you were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
What creeps.
Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
You did well.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself.
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But now that's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop. Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right?
Sorry, 1 second, you all. Sorry, I'm back.
You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were 2 reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
But the Phantom Thieves... I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
Got him.
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mech?
PC?
No.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's...
Pharaoh.
I'll curse you.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great!
Then Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
I mean, it is a bit of a, I guess, contrived convenience, but we gotta move the plot along
The
somehow.
incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash. Whether they're connected to us or not.
I see. So the government's gonna trick us into doing the next one.
Damn it, Ryu. You always find the worst possible things to say.
feel bad for them. We got a lot of requests. So in terms of personas, we do have a devil. So I think we just go there. So we're not meeting at the church.
Oh, honey.
Hey!
Well then.
We'll hang out.
Shit. Ugh.
Chief, what are you doing here? That's my line. Why isn't your phone on? Are you doing something you don't want me to find out about? No, not at all. Oh, it looks like my battery ran out. I've been busy covering the Phantom Thieves, so... Sure about that. I got a complaint from the higher-ups the other day. Other people have seen you snooping around. That's ridiculous. I've been hot on their trail lately. Who told them that? Doesn't matter who. The board's coming down hard on me for this. Don't make me ask you again, why are you sneaking around? I'm honestly not, I just... What's this about? Alright, I'll tell you, just promise me you'll keep it a secret, okay? Eee. Mmm. For someone who specializes in fabricating articles, I'd expect you to be a better liar. Yeah, go with that. Expect your resignation letter on my desk next week. If it doesn't come, I'll handle matters myself. Listen. Always make them do it. I don't know if it works the same way in Japan as here, but if you have to choose between quitting and getting fired, you get severance if you get fired. And that matters.
Huh?
So what, you decide I'm lying and that's that? Give it a rest already. I'm annoyed enough as it is for having to come track you down out here. No question. Could have sworn the reason you were sneaking around was so you could follow up on your old partner's case. Huh? Well.
Ugh.
You're on personal business, I promise you. One of the execs over at my job. Arrogant bastard, ain't he? He's the kind of guy all the girls at a bar would instantly turn down. half bad as an actor either.
All right.
Well then.
Leave it to me.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but, like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Why so sudden?
I mean, August is almost over already.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can. That black thing was... me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure it'll... Sorry, did I wake you up?
Bad dream.
Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
Cats get sunburns?
You're thinking that my entire body's covered in fur, aren't you? I've got none on my pads. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird...
You're already weird.
Well... If what I saw from earlier is true, and even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment. It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor. But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah?
Yeah.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
All right.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night. It'll be fine, right?
Poor Morgana.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation.
I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah. We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team. But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
But like, why? Like, don't get me wrong. I know that Yoshizawa's like
Next
the new
up,
character.
Our spotlight's on a topic everyone's
And
talking
like,
about.
I think they
the
she
Phantom
has
Thieves
met
incidents.
the team before. But like, why do we care? Like obviously we care because it's like adults putting her in a bad situation, but it's like on the scale of like abuse of power that the Phantom Thieves kind of operate against, like a teacher like a school expelling a underperforming athletic student is like, it's wrong, but it's not really on the scale of like a Kamoshida or like Madarame's art fraud ring. Like, it's not like a crime in the way that the other things the Phantom Thieves have dealt with are.
The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Man, it's hot.
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
He doesn't remember. Morgana's gonna have an identity crisis, Ryuji. You gotta tone it down. Okay, so I know they mean hacking here. That's technically not the, like, definition of hacking, but I guess for a crossword it works. This is probably virus. Transgressive act. Probably, I would have said spy, but I guess that doesn't fit. Hack. I mean, if we fill in the G, we're done. So, gap in the wall. And transgressive act. I guess sin. Gap in a wall. I would have said hole, but that doesn't fit. Yeah, well, let's just fill it in. I don't know. Actually, this is still not the correct term, or not correct definition of the term. Hacking refers to using anything for something other than its intended purpose. Obviously, like, in terms of like the technology space, like hacking is typically associated with any entry of protected technology, but it could also be like just using like a piece of software for something other than its intended purpose. Like how people use, like, you know, poorly made 3DS games to like run homebrew on their 3DS. Like, you're using the software for something other than its purpose, even if it's not like entry into a protected technology per se. Hackers out to do good are sometimes referred to as white hats, while hackers who engage in malicious activity are instead called black hats. Also an oversimplification, but I will allow it.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Like, specifically what I take issue with there is the idea that white hat hackers are by like doing good things and black hat hackers are doing bad things. It's more like one of them is like working with a system or whatever, and like if they find a vulnerability they disclose it, which in most cases, yes, is good, but you know, sometimes it's hard to think of a situation where that's bad, but to show the other side, to maybe show what I'm talking about. Like the recent hack of the no-fly list by that that hacker. They are, by definition, a black hat hacker. They did not report this vulnerability to the company. They instead used that vulnerability to disclose data. But the information that was disclosed, I think, was a net positive. Like, it's a good thing that they did, exposing the no-fly list. Like, that's just like an example of what I'm talking about. Like, black hat hacking is, yes, usually operating more like outside the letter of the law, but I think saying it's just bad versus good white hat hackers is oversimplifying. Anyway, let's go to the DVD rental store. Let's go do that. Let's see. I need... Oh, right. There's not like a travel thing for the store.
Welcome.
Oh, we didn't actually finish 31. For now, we'll stick to what the guide says, and if we can, like, somehow get ahead, we'll just go back and do that. We also need to go check our lottery ticket.
I'm burning up.
We got 100 yen! Woohoo!
Wow!
I'm going to shrivel up.
I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. I've decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san. So it's the real reason I decided to leave my village. I told you how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? When I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me as a messenger of God. When I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. Found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. Knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. Actually, he probably could have predicted that without being a psychic. And once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune, that I could become more than the monster people saw me as. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers, but I thought I might be able to save people even though I was a monster. Perhaps because I was a monster. I was only ever selling those holy stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person. I don't think so, even though I do, kind of. Like, I guess the real villain is the guy who's, like, putting her up to this. But it's still not great to participate in a scam. What? My fortune said you're supposed to hate me.
I've made up my mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. Special Fate Reading provides a preview of all abilities for a confidant of your choice. That seems less useful than the other things we have gotten so far, but I get it. Like, you kind of do have to front load some of the better stuff in this social link, because, like, you need, for example, the social stat boosts, you need those early. Like, unlocking that at like rank 10 when we're like already basically done with most of our other social links, that would be pointless. But I still hope whatever is rank 10 is like a little more worth it. Diamond thinks he'll be unhappy without a holy stone. Just who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more.
Thank you.
I think about it, I barely knew anything about the chairman nor the ADP in general. Are you gonna be okay?
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be.
You're right.
Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns. If they truly exist, who can stop them? Only us. This is getting interesting.
You seem fired up.
We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
Morgana seems awfully excited. We need to talk. Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
What's up?
Hey, get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us.
This is kind of sudden.
Don't complain. I'm buying. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful. This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
Who wants to come with?
There's no way they'd let us in with a cat in tow. Yeah, sorry, but it's gonna have to be a no. I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well! Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and... Oh, are you gonna be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
You get what you get, Morgana.
So, how is it? Good?
Delicious!
Don't wolf it down like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food. What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Restroom!
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way. What a busy girl. Back in the day, she, her mother, and I used to go eat out often. This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
You're still going to eat?
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime.
Me too.
When should we do this again? I wish she could have had today's sushi too. I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown. So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
I mean, 120,000, that's like almost 120
Welcome
bucks.
home. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna? Where's my inago?
The sushi was so delicious we even
So
ate the cat's
that's
share.
why.
A ramen shop. Akihabara? Of course.
Wait, we're meeting in Akihabara? Is Futaba really going to be okay? We'd better get over there.
All right.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting? Is she not here? Try checking around.
Are you all by yourself? Where did you come from?
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home? What's wrong, little girl?
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
Let's help.
Yeah, hurry up!
Well, can you come down to the station with me for now? Huh? Who are you?
Hey!
Do you know this girl?
She's family.
You're not lying, are you? Very well.
Futaba? Are you okay?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach.
What happened?
There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna pop. I got so scared all by myself. Then I just sort of curled up into a ball. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all over.
Look, Futaba. If you're ever in trouble, just call this guy.
Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right?
Are you a Remora?
Maybe. Couldn't even go by a game by myself. I'm a failure.
Futaba.
But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item? Please, be my key item. I'll try and get better at navigation if you do.
Sounds good.
For reals? Then it's a deal.
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well. We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker. Who was doing this?
Well, don't you already know it was Futaba? I thought we, like, described this to her
Thou
before.
art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the hermit persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Chance to cast Kaja or party healing magic during the battle.
Alright.
That seems pretty good.
All right. Now that that's over with, let's go.
Whoop.
Need, buy.
Where?
Need, buy, game. Game.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just a second ago?
Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met. Come on, let's roll.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed. Hey, we're gonna head back.
It's encouraging. A new function. What's up? School trip.
Yep. Oh.
Watch DVD. Even though we get nothing from watching this, like,
doing here? Don't tell me you busted into prison to rescue me.
Join us, right? Come on, let's get you out of here.
Piece of cake. Hey, hey!
I'll stick to what the guide suggests,
Well then.
even though we get nothing out of that.
Listen up, inmate. Our master wants a word with you.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This is the owner of quite a different type of power. It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves.
So what now?
Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal. This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once. From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
That's nice. We got 12 personas.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
Morning.
Ooh, a uniform.
School resumes today.
Make sure you study hard.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
Mission?
And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called the Phantom Thieves. We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
They're allies of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country.
Let's stay calm.
Even though you have ambitions, you remain cool, I bet you stole that from me.
Most definitely not, Morgana.
Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves. For Futaba's sake, too.
You two really get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Good luck on your student duties.
The age group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers. We've even received messages about how the Phantom Thieves are all students talk about these days.
Do you know about them?
They're the only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart. Given people's heightened expectations, it's been receiving a lot of votes.
Huh. Maybe I should go vote for our company president. Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, it's all over.
The Phantom Thieves are great!
Hacking Medjet, it was totally nuts.
Second term's already started. I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
Totally.
It's like it always ends right when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
All right, let's begin homeroom. Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too.
A trip to Hawaii, I think that's new.
Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes
Hawaii, I think,
homeroom.
actually is like a very common tourist destination for people from Japan, because it's like, it's actually not that
School
far
trip,
away.
huh? I guess we won't be able to act as Phantom
Takamaki-san! You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah.
That's amazing.
I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Huh?
There you guys are.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're toads popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for?
I guess put it in savings.
I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Whoa, whoa! You want us to show our faces? I guess that might be okay.
Y'all, you have heard the government over and over say they're like looking to arrest you. No.
I see. If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Yes, there would. It's called The Government Doesn't Like You.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know.
Being unknown is the allure of being a phantom thief.
Also, the government does not like you. Like, even if they have a confession from the person who's actually doing all the bad stuff, it's very clear that the person doing the bad stuff, at least to us, maybe not to them yet, is working on behalf of the government in some capacity. So, you know, maybe
Considering
don't.
the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
Yes, I can pry and ask about it. But she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
If you can't ask her, wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password. You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop though. Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes, but I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine? But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So, please, please let me... No! No!
Neither of these feel like good answers.
Let's leave this to Makoto. Hey, hey!
guess we'll check out the second-hand shop like Morgana recommended.
Welcome.
Decide later. We actually have to go talk to her to get like a what's it called? A reading first, and then do her event. So I guess that's what we'll do.
Oh. What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
And then we're gonna do her mission. We'll hang out. I'm sorry, I'm like really snacky, so I am gonna have a little snacky here. I'll mute my mic just so that it doesn't make a ton of noise. Hey Adnan, good to see you. It's been a while. Sorry, I keep meaning to tune into your streams. They just like always happen at an inopportune time for me. But yeah, this game's fun. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. It seems the cards have changed somehow. We have so many of these requests. We're gonna really have like a full day in Mementos whenever I end up doing these.
Good night.
Huh. Did you get a tan? You seem different. Oh, yes. Thank you for the coffee last time. It is a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while.
You should come again.
That's nice of you to say. Especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves. Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher. Those unfortunate students were made victims, all because adults valued their own conveniences. This is unforgivable, no matter the reason. Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
Hey!
I read an article about Shujin in a magazine. High School Horrors, a school-wide cover-up. Seems the administration turned a blind eye to that abusive teacher. The principal claimed he didn't know what was going on at first.
What up?
Oh no, I just finished like, let's see. I just finished Futaba's, I think, and we're in the lead up to, what's his face? Okumura?
Did you see that ad in the train?
I think so.
Media's gonna show up at school again. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine? The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out?
Ryuji, we've been over this. You are a wanted criminal.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Again, because you're a wanted criminal.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
Yes, I've been told so.
Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies.
This is the worst idea I have ever heard. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Japanese high school students can't be that different from American high school students. If you told the seniors they were in charge on a class trip, the anarchy.
I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
Like, even the, like, goody two-shoes students, like the student council president or whoever, I feel like would absolutely abuse that, like, unwarranted gift of power.
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry, there'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
Listen this time, okay?
Tabloids have been all over it. You might have some concerns, but we're gonna do things as usual. I heard the school was in on it and tried to hide it. Were the teachers involved in the scandal too? I had nothing to do with it. Do you really think I have that much power? It's enough chit-chat. If you're that worried, you can always see our school counselor. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. We haven't seen him in like at least a month in game time. Probably a month like actual human time too. We'll have Dr. Maruki on call. We went to the trouble of getting him, so don't be afraid to ask.
Man.
You guys see, Akechi showed up in the rankings. Perhaps it's due to the negative comments he made about us. Seems that way. This is freaking amazing! I mean, this is like the real answer with future knowledge, but I guess we'll just say who cares. Ooh, someone's all cool and uninterested. How's it going, Makoto? Getting to your sister's data? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. That's problematic. What are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing till we get that. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, everyone at school has been on edge since that tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out. You don't gotta tell me twice.
Hey, are you listening?
Pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I can't believe he dodged his throw. Moving on.
Hey!
Yeah, that boost is not going to do much. We really just need that kindness boost. I mean, we'll probably get there, but...
Well then.
Hello there. You remember our deal, how I was supposed to help you with physical training? I think we could put that on hold for next week. I'm going to a training camp, so I'll be out of Japan for a while. I'm going to Hawaii myself. Huh? Oh right, the second year's trip is next week too. Now that's a coincidence, we're both going overseas at the same time, huh? Training's on hiatus till we both get home. Enjoy your trip, you have to tell me all about it later. Okay, so those are our like social links, but let's go do some shopping. I think we need to go to the guide just says to do all these things that are in Shibuya. It doesn't specify which like area, but it's probably Central Street or the mall. Let's see. There should be like a secondhand store somewhere. There's a sundries shop, a sporting goods shop, supermarket?
What would you like?
Okay, so it's probably Central Street we have to go to. I just realized I could have looked at the map anyway. Is this the secondhand store? Discount store. I think that's what I need.
Welcome.
We want phantom wafers, calling postcard, anything else? I guess that doesn't matter. Yeah, none of the rest of this matters. We also need to go to the bookstore.
Welcome.
Oh wow, that's a lot of books. Let's see, so we got all the new books in Shibuya, the broken laptop we already bought, phantom wafers, calling postcard. We need to go to the old machine parts store in Akihabara. Is this the old machine parts store? It's cool that there's like an actual shopping area here though.
Oh!
Let's do it. Just for fun, let's try one. We got a decked Decarabia.
Yeah!
Uncommon.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that's cool. We'll just ignore that. Otaku goods. I assume what we want is machine parts.
Take your time.
We need a PC tool set. Guess let's also get some red phosphorus. It kind of seems like we shouldn't be able to just buy a toxic powder, but what do I know? We also need to have a hermit persona. We're gonna go hang out with Futaba later. Do we already have one? We do not. So I guess we're going to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
We should have one, like sitting in the compendium.
You'd like to read the compendium?
Just making
These
sure.
are the paths you have walked.
We're looking for hermit. There we go. We'll take Kurama
This
Tengu, I
is
guess.
required, then accept this persona. Are you finished?
What?
It is time, inmate.
Sorry, Yusuke. Are you free? I am, so let's head over. In front of LeBlanc.
Yo!
That's right. Sorry about what happened. Should be able to find the words to comfort Futaba with my current level of kindness. This would be a good opportunity to deepen my bond. That police officer, he was a way higher level than me. Just take things slowly. Please. I will hang out with Futaba. Akihabara was lots of fun. I think I want to try going somewhere else sometime. It really sounds like Sojiro wants me to go back to school. But online classes are better for studying. I wouldn't even have to leave the house. That's a great idea.
Yeah, huh?
Sure. There definitely aren't consequences to being socially isolated from your peers at high school age. I don't know if Sojiro would really consider that going to school. School. To be honest, I really do want to go back. Do you think I'll be able to? If we work together, you can.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my best.
Oh, that's right.
I should make a promise list. My mom used to have me do that all the time. She'd write all my goals for the month, like cleaning the house or running errands for her. And when I'd finish one, she'd mark it off with a big stamp. She always used to write comments too, those were the best. Oh, and once I finished all my goals, she would take a day off work to spend time with me.
Alright.
I'm gonna make a promise list. Time to get my ideas ready. All done. So these are my promises. Go somewhere with lots of people. Getting used to big crowds is key. Go to school. I want to see what the inside of a normal high school looks like. Learn about my generation. I definitely need more info. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. How's that? Sounds good to me.
Settled.
I'm not setting a deadline for this, by the way. I want to try and finish all of them someday. You're gonna have to help me, though. I'll work even harder with my navigation in return. Memento scan. Chance to fully map a floor of mementos when entering that floor? That seems very good.
All right.
I hope that also shows those like sticker things or whatever we have to pick up, because that would save us a lot of time if we could just find those. If I finish all the promises, do you think I could have a reward? I know it's kind of weird to ask, but having a reward waiting at the finish line will totally push me onward.
Alright.
I got this. Though I'm kind of exhausted from making the list, so tomorrow. I got this tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna make like a hedgehog and roll on out of here. I wonder if they had to like clear that joke with Sega higher-ups or something somehow. Probably not, but it would be very funny to imagine that they did. Hoi, it is I! Thanks for spending time with me today. Taking out the promise list brought back memories of when I worked on it with my mom. If I finish the promise list and start going to school, do you think it'd make Sojiro happy? I bet it will. Right? Okay, that's another reason I gotta work on this. I wanted to think of something I could do for Sojiro, but that's all I got for now. But first I gotta finish the promise list. Doing this alone would be like omega hard, like trying to solo a final boss. But I got you in my party, heh. I'm counting on you. So yeah, I'm stoked. Let's start Phantom Thieves Quest 4, Chapter of the Thieves. Sure, we got a party of only 2, but don't worry about that. Bye for now.
Hey.
What did your principal let happen this time? Your school was on the news again. You some kind of misfortune magnet or something? Just don't bring any bad luck down on me. Got it? Did you get the data? No, my sister still hasn't come home. She's that busy? Probably because of us. Do you still want to go through with this? Yeah, I can do it. Hold on, I have a message. It sounds like she's on her way home. It's finally time. My heart's pounding. Sure to be cautious. Be careful. Understood. I'll report back tomorrow.
I can't wait to see what comes of this. Hey, hey!
Let's check out that crossword. Localized destructive storm. Our other clues are... This one's like longer than the other one. Not quite a warning. I would say like a watch, like a storm watch, but it's not that. Down is the void between two objects, and the cross is a vain spinner. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I know any of these. A void between two objects. Not quite a warning. Well, here's the thing. We know the answer is typhoon because I've been looking at a guide the whole time. We already know this. Does this help us answer either of these? Well, we know that this word ends in a Y, and we know that N is not used anywhere else. Void between objects. Like, it's a stretch, but like, nah, let's just take it and move on. I don't know what these other ones are. Refers to a tropical cyclone with sustained winds of at least 118 kilometers an hour located within the northwestern Pacific Ocean area. Japan's official tropical cyclone intensity scale features 3 categories for these storms: typhoons, very strong typhoons, and violent typhoons.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Decide later, because we're actually going to go to Akihabara.
Welcome.
Oops. Nope, we want to talk to Mishima.
Take your
We
time.
do not want to buy electronics. We want to talk to Mishima. There we go. Phantom Thieves fever has run rampant. Fan sites blowing up. So you did the request I asked you to do? Thanks. There's something I want to talk to you about. It's super important. Do you think you can make some time? Yeah, we'll hang out with him.
What do you think?
How about Inokashira Park?
Hey!
I have some great info for you. It's about the next target for the Phantom Thieves. This one's massive. Let's see. I don't think this one actually matters, because Mishima ranks up regardless. Just tell me already. I know you're excited, but you don't need to rush me. This is a guy. He's a handsome young actor who's been rapidly gaining popularity lately. He's great at acting, has solid conversational skills. He's even been in all sorts of commercials. Managed to change his heart. Everyone will have to start paying attention to the Phantom Thieves. He's got to be doing some shady stuff. I just know it. And no, I'm not saying that out of jealousy, he said jealously. I heard a rumor that a famous idol fell into his clutches. Ye need to act on behalf of her fans. Ah, I get it. Rumors are wrong all the time. No, this has got to be what the evil underbelly of the entertainment industry really looks like. Anyway, isn't it your job to listen to the public's wishes? You have to change his heart. I mean, this would be the best publicity possible for you guys.
What do you think?
Aren't I an amazing producer? You'll practically be swimming in requests. His motivation seems to be growing stronger, but it is a little misguided.
All right.
That's right, I'm the producer for the famous Phantom Thieves. I'm not boring, I'm not a zero. Take out your phone.
All right.
I just sent you that actor's data. Why? Don't worry, this request will boost your popularity guaranteed. After all, I'm the only reason you guys have gotten this far, right? I don't know about that one. Nice job. I don't know if we should be entertaining this.
Damn it.
Make sure you check the info I sent you. I'll let you know once I found some more details.
See you around.
I don't think we should do this one, but I know we kind of have to.
Looks like you're busy.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do. I don't have time to waste on something like this. It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries. Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it. It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all. Feel free to take a bath first. I need to study.
Okay, I think I'll do that.
This should do it, right?
Oh, Makoto?
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already! It's on the shelf!
Thanks.
Hurry!
That was a short bath.
Already? That was fast!
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
Oh, it's so close to being done, too. Oh, sis?
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Yes.
Ooh-wee. I got it. I extracted the data from my sister's PC. Well done. I'm not entirely sure I did it correctly, though. I've been waiting for this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I have to head to school right now, though. Whoa, my bad. Bring it right after then. I'm gonna punish you if
Looks
you're late.
like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, before that, we should get over to school.
Seriously?
I wish our principal would have a change of heart. He knew all about Kamoshida, but kept his mouth shut. Ridiculous. Let's vote him up on the fan site. Actually, come to think of it, it is a little weird that, like... I guess because, like, the app thing also, like, makes you specify your target. So because they, like, were looking for, like... Or because they found Kamoshida, that's whose palace showed up. But, like, I feel like the principal could very easily also have a palace at the school. Can't imagine the Phantom Thieves would go after someone so rotten. Or wouldn't go after someone so rotten, excuse me. I'm sure other teachers do too. Anyone who did deserves a change of heart. But wait, what if it messes up our school trip? Maybe we should wait until after.
Oh, yes.
Next week is the school trip you've all been looking forward to. Have you been getting ready? Your destination is none other than Hawaii. I hope your passport isn't about to expire. We're heading out on Wednesday, so there's no time to get a new one printed. That seems like a bad time to tell students they're gonna need their passport. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time sightseeing in Hawaii more if you have more knowledge. Look at this picture. This is King Kamehameha, founder of Hawaii.
Ah, let's see how you're doing.
It's probably like Kamehameha instead of like Kamehameha, come to think of it. Each hand in this famous statue means something, but do you know what the right represents? Prosperity.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
That's right. The right hand represents the prosperity of Hawaii. And the spear in the left hand represents peace. As an aside, it seems that this statue is not of King Kamehameha himself. After Kamehameha's death, another king commissioned the statue using a boy from his court as the model. Really? He seems kind of smart, don't he? Whew. Hope you will make the most out of your 5 days there. Let me just say that I have a fondness for macadamia nuts, so... Souvenirs, huh? I definitely wouldn't want to get some wooden figurine. Can't understand why people would send things like that as gifts.
Here you go. I think I did it right.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle. You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan. Also, mahi-mahi? Is that some kind of fish? Think it's good?
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nikko or Nara.
Actually, if he's like an eccentric artist type, I feel like LA's like the perfect place for him to go. Although maybe I could see him being more of like a Bay Area kind of guy.
Anywhere is acceptable. After all, the mineral pigments used for Japanese art were originally imported.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to?
Hawaii.
But Los Angeles is hard to give up too. I mean, don't I seem like an LA guy? Like a total gangsta?
Not really, Ryuji.
That makes no sense at all.
Hawaii is seems more of a resort place than LA, so I'd rather go there.
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
We'll make sure to buy a souvenir for you.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data. This is just from a quick glance, but it says perpetrated and connected.
It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it.
Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
Go Makoto, sis!
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it?
There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say?
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
Cute? Lady Ann,
Well, we'll continue this when we get back from the trip. I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity has increased by then.
Don't forget to prepare yourselves. Didn't I tell you I'll be coming along? What? Teachers have asked me to chaperone the trip in their place. I didn't hear a damn thing about that. Is there a problem? I'm glad we can go together. I was worried about how many troublemakers will be there. But why are they having you go at all, Makoto? It seems some teachers have to stay behind to deal with that tabloid article. So they decided to get a couple of third years to act as additional chaperones. Seems a few others besides myself will be going as well. Let's see. Either way, this overseas trip has been truly long awaited. It's a wonderful opportunity, so we should be sure to enjoy it. Oh hey, it's Akechi. He's just here. No, we are not spending today with the arms dealer. We have a star persona, so we just need to go to Kanda. I'm going to Los Angeles for a school trip soon. We're going to the beach, so I bought a swimsuit, but dressing like that in front of people... Sorry for bringing such a personal topic. I'm not in the mood for a match. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. But we've got enough knowledge to help her, so we'll hang out with her. You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually...
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result get more female fans. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. Does this really work with her, like, narrative, though? I could easily see it going the other way, where, like, she's been hyped up as this big, like, shogi pro. Like, the first ever professional female shogi player. If she were to then lose her first actual professional match, I feel like a lot of people would run with that the other way. And say, like, oh, she's overhyped, she's a media plant, that kind of thing. Like, I do not think diving the first game is the move. This time around, I couldn't help but argue it's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's terrible.
And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and eased my parents' burden. I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Let's make her reconsider. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's Mitsuyo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? We gotta upstage the stage, mother. The promise list.
Hey, hey!
We're also going to get a new Mementos mission automatically. We have so many missions that we're like piling up. There's probably going to be like one stream that's just us in Mementos. Or actually it might not be. Because Mementos itself is not that large. Do you go to arcades a lot? There's a forum post that's been bothering me lately. Apparently there's a nasty gamer at an arcade nearby. Nasty how? From the sound of it, he's a frequent cheater. Lately he's been focusing on a popular shooting game called Gunabout and ruining people's fun. According to the post, he mostly spends his time at the arcade called Giglio on Central Street. Or it might be Gigolo. It might be just a game, but cheating is inexcusable.
Nasty gamer. Mishima said he's at the arcade.
Winners don't use cheats.
Okay.
So first we're gonna go to Kichijoji to talk to Trader Sakai. Yeah, we'll trade. Then we need to go to Akihabara Game Center and win a Jack Frost doll.
Let's do it.
We need to look at the machine on the left.
Hey!
Wow!
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Ready, start. Careful, careful. Come on. Did we get it?
Nice going!
We got it. We got going against the crane as an achievement. Let me see. We need to go to the Shibuya arcade to get information on our target.
Hey, hey!
Playing gun about right now, so don't bother me. It won't take my 1,000 yen bill. Now's my chance. The cheater's logged in. The cheater? Some people online found his real name on a social media site, and now they're all raging. I think his real name is Yoshikuni Nejima. Dirtbag is 40 years old and jobless. I'm gonna crush Nejima and become a hero. You don't seem to be winning at all. I won't be at the church this week. I'm going to Los Angeles. Okay, that's fine. So now we just go hang out with Futaba. Yeah.
Alright!
Okie dokie, let's get started on this promise list. Go somewhere with lots of people. I've got the perfect place. Akihabara Wars, Revenge of the Futaba.
Hmm?
I'm going to Akihabara. Be careful out there.
Hey, hey!
Did you see that tablet earlier? Whoever drew that picture was a real pro. Not as good as Inari though. He's got a particularly curvy view on art. What's going on? There's a super limited sale at the PC section. 3 terabytes for only 500 yen? That's a steal. That's like $5 for a 3 terabyte hard drive, I assume is what they're talking about. That's gonna sell out in seconds. Mayday, mayday, I'm trapped in the home appliance kingdom. The 3 terabyte war rages out on outside. There are just so many people. Call cut out. Maybe you should go look for her. There you are. I was about to come find you.
Thanks.
Thanks. I didn't think I was going to see you till the end of time. Then I thought about you while I was wandering around the store, and bam! A wild you appeared. Good to see you again. So you're relieved. What an incredible coincidence. Me too. Hmm? Wait a tick. I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people.
Oh.
Am I awesome or what? It's all because of the 3 terabyte war, though. Oh, and because you brought me here. I hereby thank thee. Rank 3.
All right.
Pretty good. I don't know though, I panicked hard when I was soloing that dungeon. I think not being with you is kinda scary. Might be a long quest line, but I'll finish it someday.
Okay, going home.
Thanks for your help today. I'm not sure. I'm supposed to be being okay without you around, but at this pace I'll clear it in no time, right? We'll do our best. I'm gonna do a little research, see if there are any other ways I can power up.
Ah, you're back.
I'm bored. The PC's doing all the work, that leaves me with nothing. We are preparing for our school trips. None of us have the time to entertain you right now. I need to go shopping. All we need is a toothbrush, right? What are you panicking for? There's lots I need. Shampoos, lotions, conditioners. All in those tiny airport bottles. Ah, that reminds me, I should pack a canvas. This trip will be a prime painting opportunity. Will one be enough, though? That's more than enough. No, I should bring 3. Inspiration may strike at any moment in time. And regarding canvas size, bigger is better, yes? What are you asking us for? What I mean is you shouldn't take shit like that with you. Let's see, so we need to just go to the airsoft shop. Neither of these are requests to go to the airsoft shop. We do have a persona for this, right? Yeah, we do. I should also just double check if there's anything we need to, like, buy. Oh,
yo.
All right. We've actually already sold most of our stuff, it looks like.
Okay, sounds good. All right, which one? Sounds good.
Actually,
all
even
right,
characters who we like
sounds good.
Don't really use have like up-to-date equipment and stuff. That's kind of
It's really hot outside. Makes me want to blast a big bore. All right, which one?
And Makoto potentially could use.
Blackluster adds to the eeriness of it, don't you think?
Actually, though,
I like the way the metal
Makoto
shines.
doesn't really need a new weapon. It's just Yusuke who needs
Sounds
a new
good.
weapon. Although
I don't know what's going on, but a lot of young women have been checking these out lately. Come again. What's up?
We'll leave it for now. Yeah, we'll have a couple EY. Get to work, you little gun nerd.
Got a minute?
It's good for today, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret Suda mentioned. There's more to it than my having been in the Yakuza. I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Kaoru around here. Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came round our office. Must have been over 10 years ago. She had this baby with her, and the whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. Then when I told her no, she sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was Kaoru. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Every day is an uphill battle. Still haven't managed to tell Kaoru I was in the Yakuza, though. Why not? Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She'd spend every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wished I could have had someone else as my mom. So I didn't want to make Kaoru go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Tsuda's dragging me back. Isn't the thing with Yakuza though, like, granted I'm pulling this knowledge from the games, the Yakuza games, so maybe I should just shut my mouth, but it looks like he has his pinkies. Isn't that like a thing when you leave the Yakuzas you lose your pinky? Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for him. Well, he wasn't really asking. The bastard forced me to do it by threatening to tell Kaoru everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Kaoru was a baby, but on me and the rest of my family too. Who knows what would happen if Kaoru learned the truth? Suda isn't going to stop there though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's going to try and take everything I have. If word gets out about my past, people are going to treat Kaoru like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids. And once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. No one else would accept me. It's also why I can't turn Suda down. He's just got too much powder. Power, not powder. You're pathetic. You got that right. I bet Kaoru's sick of having a weak-ass dad. You know, I was trying to stall Suda with the bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him. The bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid. Sorry for bringing all this up out of the blue. Probably don't want anything to do with me. Stick around for the guns. You're seriously into this enthusiast shit. Alright, just remember I never gave you a reward for that info. You're right. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Discount. Decreases the cost of gun customization. Alright. Damn, it's late. Should be getting home. Kaoru's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably going to have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. You should head home too. Proficiency boost. Yes, please.
Later.
Sorry about earlier, didn't mean to get talking about that heavy shit. I gotta protect that secret no matter what for Kaoru's sake. You're right. So that's why I brought it up at all. Now I don't know what Suda's next move is gonna be. We gotta stay on guard 24/7. You don't want to get killed in your sleep, right? Yeah, I'd say that's good advice. Real good advice. So actually, I think the next quest we're gonna have is one we've already done. Or the next daytime thing we have to do, excuse me. Is the fan site.
Nice work, Phantom Thieves!
I mean, even the harshest TV commentators are praising them. The Phantom Thieves fight for the people. Anyone opposed to them is just behind the times. Just look at that Akechi kid. He's catching a ton of shit for what happened with Medjed. Justice can't exist so long as the Phantom Thieves do. Big talk from someone who can't even catch them. Even politicians are claiming the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. They're all full of hot air though. The Phantom Thieves are totally trustworthy. Looks like people are coming around.
I don't get it.
Everyone knows about the cover-up. It's not really a big deal anymore. You know what is a big deal? My Gunabout rank going up. Gunabout the super real? That's the one with the gun-shaped controller, right? Everybody's talking about it. Multiplayer's so good. Played against someone really good the other day. I couldn't land a single shot on him.
Yep.
Let me just check something, just to make sure I'm not like remembering something wrong. Yep, we already did this. So, we've actually currently ID'd all of our request targets. So let's go to Shinjuku. We need to buy fertilizer, and then we'll see who is, like, requesting us. Is it a job that's requesting us? It's Futaba requesting us. We'll decide later on that. We'll try to decide whether it's more worth getting ahead or,
Oh!
Flower shop is closed. Wait, this is daytime. Buy more mega fertilizer from Shinjuku if you need it. We're in Shinjuku. The fertilizer store is not open. This guide is incorrect in a few places. I guess. Are there any other social links we can do? Oyama Ichome? I guess we could go to the student council. You know what? We could go spend time with Takemi or Maruki. Tell you what. Spending time with a party member has the most, like, immediate, tangible benefit, so we'll go do that. It's also the one we already have a persona for. We'll just get a little bit ahead. Next promise on the list is go to school. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there, too.
Alright, let's do it!
No time like the present. Let's go. You're going to school? Never mind, just go have some fun. Here we are. School. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Huh? What are you doing here? Well...
I see.
A promise list like what you used to make with your mother. Wanna come in? Can I use a go home instead? Let's do this together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left and all the teachers are in a meeting. And I'll join you. I can use my position as a student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible. If I've got you two with me, this place is going to be as easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Come on, I'll show you around the school. This is the cafeteria where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? Reminds me of this time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. On this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they're both red. It was real gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring. Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here, textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides, but we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on a shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them though, but then when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird? You're talented. I don't want to be talented if it's going to creep people out. School is the worst. Should we move along? Only the classrooms remain, though on second thought maybe we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be, it's my fault. I remembered all that sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine. Yeah, sure. What are you into?
But...
It's clear how much you've improved recently. You would never have gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is worrying about something is the first step towards changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great.
Ooh, a new discovery.
You're happy with me even though I got totally depressed. Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I could make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, figuratively speaking.
You're right.
Position hack. Chance to instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle.
All right.
That's pretty good. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now. Friends. Futaba. Nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay, going home.
Let's retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay?
Time to make like a rabbit and hop on out of here. Thanks a bunch for showing me around school. Feeling crazy fulfilled but also super tired. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every single day. You guys really are OP. I get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but I still think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place. I'll help you. Really? I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. But I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace for my next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? And I can't just keep getting carried through all this. I gotta learn how to fend for myself.
Hey.
Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about getting me a souvenir or anything like that. So we are going to Crossroads eventually.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot.
You take care now.
We're not doing this just yet. We have to do some shopping first.
I support the Phantom Thieves.
What would you like?
Mega fertilizer. We'll buy 2. That actually should probably be more than enough, but we'll see. Need a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Do a affinity reading for EY.
Here we go. What do you think?
Now we go to Crossroads.
Hey!
So you came, Phantom Thieves believer. I wonder what's next now that the Medjed case is over. Higher-ups are starting to get tired of the one-off articles. Yeah, we'll hang out with Onya.
Oh?
So that ace detective is serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief, so I did some digging out of curiosity and I found a ton more than I was expecting. Sorry about that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. It must have been tough for you to handle, you're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past, we're in the same boat when it comes to being labeled. Because of your investigation? Exactly, I'm going to avenge my partner for, whoops, Lala-chan, refill. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. Wait, don't blame me for that. He doesn't have anything to do with my private business. You can trust me. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you, and hold on a second, why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're gonna feel way better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. This is a great bartender. That's true, and I guess this is the fairest course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kaio Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on the trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night I got a voicemail from Kaio saying she had gotten hold of something big, but that was the last I ever heard from her. The next day, the bureaucrat was found dead at a love hotel and Kaio had gone missing. What was the cause of death? Well, the cause of death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or a suicide. As for the killer, the police accused Kaio. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible though. She never would have slept with a disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichiko-chan? Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth and Kaio was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm going to prove Kaio's innocence though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. It's unforgivable. Yeah, damn right. Thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it, though. Sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves' lofty ideals in connection with a secret society. Just kidding, don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print. Unprecedented scoop. Allows you to begin with a low security level when infiltrating the palace.
Alright.
Our security level should always be at 0, so that's what it is, but unless it counts for like those final days where it's like 100%. Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is on to my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him. How's that sound? Leave the kid alone. It's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home? Good save, Lala. Can we talk? Sorry about earlier, really for digging up your record and so much without asking. I mean, I don't mind it. When you say that helps, don't worry, I'm not going to leak it to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm actually making great progress on my private investigation thanks to you. I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Kaio. So yeah, here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye. Probably got time for like one more, or we might have time to get to the evening.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting. You know the rankings that are popular nowadays? Are you interested in them too?
Of course.
I don't blame you. Everyone's paying attention to it. Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
It's all over the news.
Check out this Phantom Thieves chocolate wafer. I saw it in Shibuya and couldn't help myself. Comes with a sticker, right? There's so much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Well, if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I don't know, I like it. It's mysterious. Do you think it's a bad idea to post my own name to the fan site to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, that's gotta be a problem they deal with at some point, right? Like, if the fan site gets too big, like you're gonna get a bunch of people just like posting their own name to meet the thieves or whatever. School trips tomorrow, huh? I always get so excited the night before my trips. I leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh yeah, watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japan's time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving at the morning of the 7th. That might be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt the second hand stopped for longer than the second? You know what the name of that phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? Chronostasis.
Right. You see,
when a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where this phenomenon comes from. The human brain is really incredible, right? It can make you feel like time has stopped. Seems like a punk, but maybe he's serious?
Nice going!
You are already as smart as can be.
Well,
time's already up. I want to hear all your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun. You're going to Hawaii tomorrow, huh? Don't worry about the house. Well, me and Futaba can hold down the fort. Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're gonna be in Hawaii. I can't wait. Should be fun. So pumped. You know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? And after the chit-chat, you should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation for work. Sounds like business as usual. Time to research sightseeing spots. Are there any famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood. It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip to prove quite stimulating. Doesn't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near LA as well, you know. Huh? It's close to the ocean? Do you know where LA is? Well, it's the capital of America, so it's in the middle somewhere. Oh, Ryuji. Like, I could get mistaking New York for the capital or something like that. Like, it's the biggest city. I get that. But LA. What about Hawaii? Don't know. Some ocean, I guess? You're hopeless. Alright. I think that is my time for the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. This has been a wonderful evening. Thank you, Adnan, for stopping by. I may or may not stream this weekend. We shall see. I might be doing something this weekend that might conflict. I might not. I honestly don't know at this point. But if I have time to stream, I will do that. In the meantime, I hope y'all have a great week. And if you only come here for Persona, then I'll see you next week. Oops.